Top story this afternoon. For the very first time, Governor Kate Brown is rolling out detailed plans for phase one of reopening Oregon, along with new mask wearing guidelines for businesses and the public. Wearing a face covering will be mandatory statewide for employees where physical distancing can't be maintained, such as grocery stores, restaurants, and salons. The governor also recommends those businesses to encourage customers to wear them as well. She's also asking Oregonians to be kind and smart and to wear masks indoors, but that will not be mandated. For people who don't have access to face coverings, the governor says they are now building a website to help support the need for PPE. And our Fox 12's Brenna Kelly joins us now live with the outline of these reopening phases that Governor Brown announced today and when people may be able to get back to work. Brenna?
Well, that's right, Bonnie. This is going to be a slow process. We aren't returning to pre-COVID-19 normal life anytime soon. What Governor Brown and her team have been doing is establishing 3 different phases of lifting restrictions. This is including slowly opening up businesses to gatherings gradually getting larger. But a county will have to meet several prerequisites before they even enter phase 1.
I'm here today to share details on my plan for reopening Oregon.
Oregonians are eager to get back to a normal lifestyle as soon as possible. And while it won't happen with the flip of a switch, Governor Kate Brown announced new details for a phased reopening of the state to be done county by county. But first, there are some updates to current restrictions. Beginning next Friday, May 15th, previously closed standalone retail shops like boutiques, furniture stores, and art galleries can open if they can meet distancing requirements. Also, the state will lift some restrictions on childcare, summer school, camps, and youth programs.
Health professionals will finalize details on the guidelines for childcare, summer school, camps, and youth programs next week. I've prioritized opening these sectors because childcare is absolutely essential to allowing parents to get back to work and because education is the bedrock of our society.
Before entering phase 1, a county has to meet 7 public health prerequisites. They include declining COVID-19 hospitalization numbers for 2 weeks, accessible testing for underserved communities, and a contact tracing system, which may be more difficult for rural counties.
A big piece of this will be the ability of individual counties to do this contact tracing, isolation, and quarantine work that we talked about. But if you look at the metrics level, I think it's safe to assume that the majority of Oregon counties will be in a place by next Friday that they meet those metrics to be able to successfully reopen.
In phase 1, restaurants and bars can open for sit-down dining following distancing requirements. Personal care like salons and barbershops can too, with the addition of contact tracing. Gyms and fitness centers will require a max limit, and local gatherings can grow to 25 people. However, that doesn't mean you should be traveling outside your community. Counties will have to stay in phase 1 for at least 21 days. The goal of phase 2 is to expand the gathering size, allow some office work, and begin to allow visitation in care facilities. Until we have a vaccine for COVID-19, the governor says we can't enter phase 3. It includes events like concerts, conventions, festivals, and live audience sports. And she says those should be canceled or significantly modified through at least September. While extraordinary preparation went into the plan to reopen Oregon, the OHA director admits much is at stake in these next steps.
Very concerned. This is a calculated, mitigated risk, but a risk nevertheless.
And starting tomorrow, the governor's office will be accepting applications from counties looking to enter phase 1. They'll then be reviewed by OHA with the goal of notifying counties as soon as possible if they've been accepted. So that means some of you could be entering phase 1, enjoying your dinner inside a restaurant as early as next Friday. Reporting live in Portland, Brenna Kelly, Fox 12 Oregon.